What's going on, everybody, man? We got a lot to talk about today. AB suspended again? Can LeBron actually give the team over to AD finally? And can the Nets really sit here and trade Kyrie Irving? We're going to talk about that and much more on this new episode of the Open Gym. Count it down. Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy AB with my co-host ZiggtheArtist, man. And welcome to a new edition of the OpenGym Podcast, man. Bro, we got a lot to talk about today, man. There's a lot going on in the sports world today, man. It's crazy.
I can't wait.
Man, listen.
I can't wait,
well,
man.
Let's hop right into it, man. Yeah. Well, you know the latest news that we got going on today, man. AB, man. Suspended again.
Again. Like, they just got it out for him. They really just got it out for him at this point. But now he did some dumb shit.
Look. Listen.
I don't know about this one. I can't defend him. I can't defend him in this one. I can't defend him.
Before we go get into it, get your take on it, we're gonna pull this up. As we all know, for the viewers at home, AB was suspended today for forging basically a COVID vaccine card. You know, he, as everyone know, the NFL. They want their players to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, but they want you to. But if you're not vaccinated, it's a lot of different rules and regulations and things you have to follow. Like, can't go out. You can't be out indoors with other people and stuff. Got to wear your mask at press conferences. Got to wear your mask on the sidelines if you're not on the field and stuff like that. So if y'all don't know, the latest news is that AB and I just found out today. The rumor is who snitched on him was his chef, his personal chef.
God. I didn't even know that.
His personal chef snitched on him essentially because he owed him 10 racks essentially. Like that's what's going around right there. So you sit there and snitch on your man just for 10 racks. Like,
now how you gonna get your next 10 racks? Because the next NFL player is not paying you.
He don't want no more salmon from you, no rice cakes, no nothing.
He blackballed. He blackballed now for $10K.
So he's sitting there. So now that's the rumor that's going out saying that he basically told the NFL, that he forged his COVID vaccine card and everything like that. So now him, a DB and a free agent player right now all being suspended.
Bucks, right?
They all being suspended right now for 3 games and stuff like that. So we all know AB has a checkered past. He did a lot when he was with the Raiders, cursing out the GM, not the coach, assistant coach, another player. The GM, the man
that signs his checks, essentially.
The man that said, "Hey, I want him on my team," goes to the owner and say, "Hey, I want this guy on my team." You all know the history. AB, he did a whole lot of different things.
Sure.
Obviously, some things off the field that we're not gonna get into. It's too deep for this situation. But so you got that going on. But like you said earlier, you mentioned it. I do feel like he's definitely being attacked right now.
Yeah, he's being attacked.
Now, early on in his career, he's done a lot of things where warranted, things that. But since he's been back into the league, he's definitely gotten. Well, you don't see a lot anymore. I'm not gonna say.
He got a ring.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, for real. He went and got a ring.
Brady said, you gonna stay at my house. You gonna sleep in the back room. You ain't doing no trouble. We need this ring. Yep. So we all know that he has a bad rep. So, in any place, it don't got to be in football. It can be school, whatever. When you get a certain reputation and something like that,
they watching you
the rip.
They're waiting for you
from the rip. Like, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
So he goes through that. He gets suspended or whatever like that. Everyone is all like, "Oh, he shouldn't have did it." The team, like, we glad the NFL made a swift decision on it and everything like that. That's cool. If that's the rules It's the rules.
Right.
So this is where we're about to get into it. I want to ask you a question. Get your thoughts on this situation first. So, Aaron Rodgers, not so long ago, I want to say
like 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks because he played last week. So about 2 weeks ago, he catches COVID. So obviously, it's been reported by the team and him that, oh yeah, I'm vaccinated. I'm good. I got everything. So they like, all right, you vaccinated.
Where's the proof?
All right, you shouldn't be out long.
Right.
Just get these negative tests in. We good. Come to find out, this man ain't take a half a shot, let alone 2 of them jaws.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, wait, what?
Right.
And literally all this time, him and the team sitting there, yeah, he's vaccinated. Yeah, everything. The team.
Yeah.
That's how much he got his finger wrapped around that
course,
team, bro. He got the team lying to the NFL. Like, so I guess my thing is, what's your take on, because I have my opinion too. You got Aaron Rodgers' situation, who literally blatantly just flat out lied.
Yeah.
Just said, hey, I'm vaccinated, but come to find out he's not vaccinated. And then you have AB, who obviously isn't vaccinated, but you can see he does have his mask on a lot and stuff like that when he's playing and stuff. But he forged the vaccination card because he obviously didn't want to get the shot. So I had some discussions today, Twitter, on Instagram, in personal text. I really have people out here defending Aaron Rodgers in the fact that the team knew. What's your take on that whole situation?
At the end of the day, they both lied. The only thing I would say where AB messed up at, like, bro, you can't get a fake vaccination card. Like, my thing is they're going to check that. They're going to check that. I didn't know that somebody snitched on him though. I thought
that's the rumor.
Yeah,
that's the rumor.
I thought they gave it to him. Like, he gave it to them, and they was, it's federal.
Well, yeah,
it's federal.
He turned it in or whatever like that, but no one knew that it actually was a fake joint.
A fake one.
And like you just said, there's a federal offense in this joint.
If it's me and you, we book. 5 years easy. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's why he didn't. Of course, he's not going to get locked up for it because he's Antonio Brown. But that's why it's 3 games. Versus the 1 game that Aaron Rodgers got. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
I don't think he got suspended. I think he only got fined like $15,000. That's it. That's it.
I swore he got suspended.
No, he played the next week. He missed the 1 week.
All right, well, that switches up everything then. Like,
yeah.
Well, you know how I go. First of all, color of the skin. That's the number one. And regardless, even if Aaron Rodgers did get suspended, it was only for one game. When essentially they did the same exact thing. I just I'm just getting information that somebody basically allegedly somebody snitched. You feel what I'm saying? But the team didn't know or whatever.
Right.
So I just feel as though if Aaron Rodgers was out for 1 week, AB should be out for 1 week. And Aaron Rodgers got paid. And they're taking 3 checks
away from this man.
So this is essentially more than $15,000. I don't know how much he gets paid a game, but I'm guaranteed
it's more than $15,000.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's
I think
that's crazy.
Actually,
yeah, and that's crazy. I mean, power to Aaron Rodgers because listen, as a football player, they don't get enough. I guess for what they put out. So shout out to him for having a team wrapped around his finger like that.
But I lied for him.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him on that aspect.
Their owner's reputation is on the line. They lied for this man.
They ain't care. Look, they ain't got nobody else but Aaron Rodgers. You feel what I'm saying? They said, oh, all right, you don't want the vaccine? We just going to lie.
We got you.
We got you. We'll pay with that. They probably paid that $15,000 for him.
Easy. Because they got fined $300K. He got $15,000. And I think the GM got 20 or something like that. But either way, it's just all of them, regardless.
I feel as though if AB went to the team and the team knew, maybe it wouldn't have been 3 games. Maybe it would have took some rap for him. Or maybe they did find out and they just...
That's the part I'm leaning towards because it's like, I'm just gonna be real. You already know.
Yeah.
It's AB.
Yeah,
it's AB.
Yes, that's the number one. That's the
black.
number one thing. Yeah.
You know, so it's like, to me, it's like, and people literally tried to argue with me, telling me how it was different, and literally, I'm like, you cannot sit here and make sense and tell me that it's different, because literally they both lie. Yeah, literally, period. They both lie.
I mean,
just in different ways.
In a sense, Aaron Rodgers is actually worse because he lied to everybody.
And got your team to go with you.
Everybody. Like, he lied to everybody. He got up in front of 200, whoever watches football.
Media.
Yeah, whoever. Millions of people. Millions. So he lied to everybody.
The day he got COVID, 2 to 3 days earlier, he was at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
No mask on, John Wick in it.
But he didn't even wear a mask on the sideline, or nothing. Press conferences, nothing.
He talking about, I never said I was vaccinated. I said I was immunized. I took immunizations. What? That don't.
Black people can't get away with that.
You don't get the hell out of here with that.
Black people can't get away with that.
You lied, bro. And
to
me, the point blank period. That's just foul by the NFL, because if you have a certain guideline and rules when it comes to this procedure, you got to handle it in every way, form, and fashion the same way.
But that's the thing. They don't have no guidelines for it. They might, this is whatever happens, but they don't have no set guidelines for it. They're just going. They're on the fly with everything.
Listen, you know how the NFL works. Yeah, there have been rules like no other for whoever it is.
They're on the fly with. They're on the fly with everything, and being as though it's AB, that's what messed him up. As also being black,
of course,
in the sense, if he was white, they probably would have swept it out. We probably would never heard of it.
So he gets 3 games, Aaron Rodgers, and just my take of the whole situation myself is also like, you can't do that. If this is the rules, it's the rules.
You got it. Yeah,
that's period.
I don't think they have set rules.
And for someone to sit there and tell me he only lied to the media, no, you have to report this to the NFL. How do you think they got the numbers of each team, the percentage of players that are vaccinated on that team?
Every
because
game
they send that in. Yes,
I think every day, to be honest, because with the practices,
you got to take
that.
And certain people go through different things. Even though everyone has to get testing, when you unvaccinated, you got to go through extra testing.
Yeah, throughout the day. It's like 2 times a day. I know Carson is going through something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Just be real, Carson. Cole Beasley, Kirk Cousins, the list goes. There's a lot of people that's unvaccinated.
Lamar Jackson,
another one. Like, don't give me this. And then NFL, if you're going to sit there and have consequences for it, make that don't suspend this man 3 games, missing 3 game checks because it's AB.
That's all.
But you can't have your golden child quarterback miss a game because they're in the playoff hunt. They need Aaron Rodgers in the playoff hunt. Stuff like that, man. It bothers me when it comes to that. And I know the COVID situation is tricky and everything like that. But overall, it's like, man,
it should be a set rule.
Period. And
if they're gonna give him 3 games, this is what I want to see. If this happens, like again, which it will,
of course.
The next person better get 3 games. I don't care who it is.
Whatever. You can be the damn long snapper.
Yeah, you're getting 3 games. I mean, like, not paid, bro. Like, that's so crazy. That's the crazy part. Like, you're taking 3 checks.
Mind you, he already was going to miss 2 games because he's injured. Even though he's not losing money, he's just already missing 2 games. Now you adding on a 3rd one when he was supposed to come back the 3rd game. And on top of it, I'm missing bread. And even though he re-signed, AB ain't signed nothing crazy. The days of the big contracts for Antonio Brown, they're over.
They're over.
He's just more so in it to win, and he loved Brady so much. But like the take, man, that's just, man. So I'm not necessarily with that.
They was just waiting for him to mess up.
That's it. He was too good for too long,
and he won a ring. Can you imagine?
And then hear
causing all that ruckus.
And then
they suspend them, whatever. Oh, he banned from the league, essentially banned from the league. And then you got Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback all time. Oh, come on my team.
Advocate for him.
Yeah,
so you know what? He can live with me, literally.
Yeah. I'll be responsible for him.
Antonio Brown lived with Thomas Edward Brady Jr. I learned that from Skip Bayless. I never knew his whole name.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man. Him and Brady. I ain't even get on that.
But y'all like
that's what it was, bro. They were just weird.
The very moment they can get in there and do something, that's what they was going to do. But man, we just going to keep on moving on.
And in a sense, they might not like Brady either, though. Like, I mean, Brady ain't a kiss-ass type player.
He's not. He's not.
They try to run his name down into the ground, too.
They tried.
They tried.
It was a feeble attempt to. And I'm glad you even brung it up then. Mm-hmm. So because we're going to move on right into that. So, since we're talking about Tom Brady, the big discussion going into it started last year.
Yeah.
When they won the Super Bowl, Brady, and then going into this year especially, the big Bill Belichick, Tom Brady debate.
Right.
Who made who? Who's the greatest? You got the GOAT quarterback and you got the GOAT coach. Who made who? Early results. You had Tom Brady. It goes in the first year he goes to Tampa Bay. He won the Super Bowl. Like, I understand it. Yeah. I can understand you sitting there saying, "Hey, yeah, Tom Brady made Bill Belichick. Right. It wasn't him." Right. But I sat there and said, whoa. I need you guys to really think back to what those Patriots teams were. Tom Brady played well at times.
Yes.
But people forget early on, Tom Brady didn't do much.
He didn't. He had that crazy defense.
The number one.
Crazy defense. I remember
number one.
Because we was a part of that cycle.
Willie McGinnis, Richard Seymour, Rodney Harrison. Yeah. The list goes on. Vrabel was on. The list goes on and on. Okay, I need people to understand that they was holding teams to under 17 points a game
for years.
Multiple years.
For years. Yep.
I need people to understand that 17 points a game is nothing, especially in today's NFL. Obviously, it's different. It's a little more throwing now, but still, back then when throwing was starting to emerge,
right?
When more 300+ yard game by quarterbacks was become
crazy.
Like
at that time,
they were holding teams to under 17 points a game.
Yep.
And trust me, like you just said, we know about it all too well.
Yeah, we got caught in the mix.
My beloved Birds got caught in the mix.
We got caught in the mix, man.
But to me, I sat there all this time and I was just like, listen, man. I understand Brady the GOAT. He the man. He do what he do. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Last 2 minutes of games,
Yeah,
you leave him too much time.
You can't give him the ball.
He's going to do what he got to do because he's going to take what you give him and do what he got to do to go score or get a field goal. But I needed people to really, because they was more so living in the now, like really think about what those Patriots teams were. They were defensive, running the ball type of. Remember
Corey Dillon. Yo, y'all remember Corey Dillon? Like, he made like a comeback surge with the Patriots.
After he left the Bengals?
Yeah, and everybody thought he was dead and gone. Like, and he just came back and just... So with that being said, I feel as though they needed it. They're like hand in hand. This is like putting Bron and MJ on the same team. Because at the end of the day, I've seen Bill Belichick take Matt Castle...
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Who
was he?
But
Brissett.
I'm gonna say Matt Castle because I think they were 11-5 that season.
Yeah,
they lost in the playoffs or something like that. But I don't even remember Matt Castle being good on any other team.
Other than that, he got a contract after that.
That's what I'm saying.
Bill Belichick got quarterbacks paid.
Yeah. So I just feel as though it's a hand-in-hand thing. Of course, the players got to go out there and play and execute, but the coach is the one that game plans, that knows, all right, this is the defense. And I don't think Bill Belichick gets enough credit for his defensive mind.
I agree.
So the thing is, like with that, is just It's just like I said. It's like having MJ as Bill Belichick and having LeBron at
or even like you said, Phil Jackson with MJ.
Exactly.
Because once Phil got there and implemented that triangle, that's when it took off.
That's when they started building. So you need both. It's just Brady won the first war.
Right. Early. He got into that joint.
So he don't got nothing else to prove on his end. But now the way the Patriots running and
6 in a row.
What's the quarterback?
Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm. And I don't remember he's from Alabama, right? Mac Jones.
Yes, quarterback from Alabama.
I've never seen a good Alabama quarterback.
Ever. So I might be too young to go back far enough, but I can guarantee it ain't no good Alabama quarterback. They literally had every best offensive lineman, wide receiver, running backs, everything.
Defensive players, everything. Quarterbacks, I'm just like, nah, I never seen it. So you got to give Bill Belichick his props. First, you got, 6 rings?
Yeah.
I can't argue with that, right? He got 6 rings because Brady got the 7th one.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
That's right? I think so. I think that's right.
So it's 6 or 7. It don't matter. It's a lot.
It's a lot, especially Super Bowls.
You fact checkers out there, check that.
This is Super Bowls. We ain't talking about NBA rings. Yeah. We're talking about Super Bowls.
Super Bowls, one of the hardest rings to win.
At the end of the day, he still has 6 rings. So it's not. I can't. It's like 1A, 1A. I'm not even gonna go 1A and 1B. I'm not even going to go there. And it's weird that they're putting a coach versus a quarterback.
But you're saying that's literally within my head. The simple fact that you have to compare a coach to a quarterback and a quarterback to a coach
says a lot for both of them. So
a whole lot.
I mean, like I said, if it's one of them things where people want to make it a thing, just Brady threw the first punch.
And you started off exactly where I was going there as far as they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
We all can acknowledge Brady the GOAT, but we also have to acknowledge that Bill Belichick is the GOAT. Because, like you just said, you mentioned a little bit ago, what he's doing right now with a rookie quarterback, with wide receivers of Bourne. He was from San Francisco, but way back in the depth chart, and mind you, he just a track ball. He just like you got unlike Aguilar.
Hold up, time out. Yeah, hold up. They got my man Aggie out there. Yo,
Aguilar resurfaced.
He was out there balling. Man, they got Jalen Mills out there
playing
balling.
Corner safety.
I'm gonna take it back. They had Patrick Chung out there balling, bro.
Patrick Chung. When he came here, man, don't get me started.
As an Eagles fan, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. As an Eagles fan, we wanted him gone.
From
then I was looking on the Patriots. I don't even know if they won. I think he got a ring.
He won. I think it might have been that next year, actually.
Yeah, and he started.
He started safety. Yep.
So that's why I'm like, you got to give Bill Belichick the defensive creative mind too, because his defensive coordinator went to the Lions.
Yep. So Mike Vrabel.
Yeah. So it's just, man, I swear, like I said, it's 1A or 1A. I don't even know how is this a conversation? Like, look who we comparing. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
A coach to a quarterback.
Like, so
of all things.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree with you, man. Like I said, freaking the simple fact. On a 6-game win streak, rookie quarterback.
They tried
which you would qualify as subpar or average wide receivers. They do have 2 tight ends in Hunter Henry and I cannot think of the other tight end there. I think he's hurt anyway right now. But either way, you got 2 good tight ends they got in free agency, and you got a stable of just running backs. That's just. I don't even know. It could be Bolden one day. It could be the Bull.
What's his name?
Damian Harris one day. It could be anybody one day.
Plug him in. Just plug him in.
And the thing that's surprising me even more, and that's a testament to him as well, is developing quarterbacks. Back to your Matt Castle thing. It's not like early on, Mac Jones definitely. What they call a game manager, making sure not just turning over the ball and stuff like that. But as of late, on this 6-game win streak, he been hooping. Okay,
so that's what makes. So what do you think happened with Cam? Like I personally feel as though Cam didn't get enough time with Bill Belichick. And remember, he came in COVID. Soon as he didn't get. First of all, it was the COVID. He didn't get no
my man go get the vaccine.
Yeah,
He thought he was gonna lose a job.
He didn't get no preseason, and then he got the COVID in like the third or fourth game. It was like.
It was early.
It was super early because they just let him go, and then they said, "Listen, Mac Jones, come on."
Actually, it might have. Did he? I don't even think he started the season. Now that I'm thinking about it,
he did. He never had a full. He never had a full offseason with the Patriots.
They cut him during the offseason. Now that I'm thinking about it,
he never had a full preseason. I mean, full offseason with the Patriots. But I mean, listen, what they doing now. You can't
defense balling. Mac Jones progressing, getting better. I mean, I'm just looking at the list right now. The wins in the last 6 games that they played. Obviously, you got the Jets. We all know Jets not good. They beat them 54-13. As you can see, they're not that good. But then you get to some tougher teams, and all of them have good defenses except one. So you go to Chargers. You got so that's Justin Herbert. What you thinking? Can Mac Jones keep up with Justin Herbert?
They made him.
They beat them 27-24. You go to Carolina. Solid defense, young. You see when they played the Eagles? Fly around, they hit you, they bang. The quarterback stink. They still had Sam Darnold, but they beat them 24-6. You got Cleveland. This is why the Cleveland's impressive.
That's when they turned it up.
Good defense. Amazing run game. Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield, I'm not sold on him. I've never was a Baker guy.
Yeah, he's
never a big guy.
I don't think he's trash, but he's not like
cooked them Bulls
bad.
45-7. We talking about the Browns.
Yeah, and this even with Baker Mayfield, their offense is still one. I would say at least in the top 10 to 15 offenses in the league
because of the Nick Chubb is amazing.
And then you got Kareem Hunt right back
him.
And then Landry was still playing. OBJ still playing.
Still there, even though Baker ain't want to throw him the ball.
Yeah, so it just
45-7. Then you got Atlanta. They stink.
Yeah, they stink.
Yeah, it's 25-0. Then you go to the Titans. Obviously, no Derrick Henry. But still, you got Julio Jones. You got A.J. Brown. You got a good defense coached by a defensive player Bill Belichick used to have. Mike Vrabel. Cooked them.
And Tannehill not a bad quarterback. I don't think
he's not bad. He's definitely gotten better. Do I believe you can win a I believe with the Titans, it all goes through Derrick Henry.
Yeah. But you see what happened to them. Once he went down,
he left, they've been losing.
Unraveling. They started unraveling.
The only team they was keeping up with, and that's only because I don't know what's going on with their defense, is the coach that one game, which was an amazing game that game. Him and Carson was going back and forth, flat and snapping. 36-13, they beat the Titans. So within the next 6 games, they won. They beat the Jets, the Chargers, the Panthers, the Browns, the Falcons, and the Titans.
And let's not get it twisted. Winning in the NFL isn't easy. I don't care who you play.
Period.
We just lost to the Giants.
Period. Like, when that word any given Sunday is literally any given Sunday.
This season reflects that.
Oh, wholeheartedly.
Because I don't see any clear team.
Not one.
I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl.
On either side.
I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl. It's no clear team.
You go into it. The Chiefs. They
trash. They're trash.
The
Chiefs are trash.
Baltimore, they won all their games. They
that was my Super Bowl pick.
Me too.
Yeah, that was
I'm
my
like,
Super Bowl
Lamar
pick.
probably gonna do it. He throwing the rock now.
Yeah, that was my Super Bowl pick. I don't even know now. Yep.
Titans was undefeated. Henry gone. You see how that's going so far. But then you got someone like the Patriots, who's right now leading their division.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win their division.
They lead their division.
And the Bills are
supposed to.
The Bills are not a bad team either.
But then they ain't a great team as well.
Yeah, that's any given Sunday. Like, I don't know what happened over the last 3 weeks. It's just like everybody just, it was like you put them in a bucket and it just went like this. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, pick it.
Spit. You are not it.
whoever.
Who want to win this year?
Yeah, and I
Pick a straw.
It's no clear team for the first time in years. Like it's been years where you like, oh, the Patriots going to
win.
The Chiefs going.
Bro, for 10 years straight, even though they didn't win all 10 years,
yeah, but they won like what, 5 or 6?
All their rings out of it. For 10 years, they won 6 rings. That's all they had.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, man.
The NFL is so crazy right now. But, man, you got to give your hats off to Bill Belichick because he's going to get it done.
Regardless.
He's going to get it done. Whoever you give him, he's going to get it done. I'll give him that.
And you know he a guy that's like, Bill Belichick acts like he don't hear stuff. Mm-hmm. Or is that, in the press conference.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, what did you think about this play and why didn't it work? We didn't execute. We just got to do better.
They did a better job of coaching it than we did. We gotta coach and play better.
That's how he is. He acts like he don't care about nothing, y'all. Mm-hmm. But when you talk to different players, even someone as outspoken as Chad Ochocinco, when he was there, he said like Bill Belichick is a fun Randy Moss. They show the clip all the time when he invited Bill Belichick to his Halloween party we used to play for. And Bill actually showed up in a freaking pirate costume. I was like, yo, Bill out of pocket, yo. So stuff like so I bring that up because I don't believe Bill. I believe that Bill hear things like, oh, Brady made you ain't the GOAT coach.
Of course. Of course.
Bill Belichick like, all right, I'm going to get this quarterback y'all didn't want. Y'all said Alabama quarterbacks don't work. I'm going to go get Jalen Mills, Aguilar, Bourne, pay for some tight ends. Offensive line is playing well. People, I don't even know who's on the offensive line anymore. Just some young running backs who just back there, and I'm going to lock up this defense and we going to rock.
Look, he proving me wrong because I ain't never see a good Alabama quarterback. I don't care.
And look, we got one on the teams right now that we about to get into now. Because we about to we going to segue right into that as you brought up Alabama. Let's come on home, my brother.
Let's bring it home.
Let's bring it home to Philadelphia. Real fast. We're going to come on home because we all know. You see it in the background.
Yes,
Philadelphia Eagles. I love sports.
It's still Bird Gang.
Yeah, all
day, every day.
Yes.
All day.
Listen.
We be on 16 and still Bird Gang.
Don't even matter.
And I'm still talk trash. Like we 16 to know. Like, we're right.
Look, we went to the game getting cooked by the Bucks. We still like, go back to Tampa.
Go back to Tampa.
And we getting spanked.
Man, I was hot. I was mad as hell. And we were stopping them and we scored. I'm like, oh yeah. Go to Tampa.
Then Tom Brady said, hello, I am here. And we said, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Back to reality. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think Jalen Hurts got a chance, though, because he left Alabama.
Okay. So, look, he left Alabama. All right, so you got Jalen Hurts. So this is going to be a bit of a... I wanna phrase it to you. It's gonna be a bit of a 3-part question. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, two part. No, it's one question. Okay. I'll make it 2 because I just thought that's on my ass side. Mm-hmm. So, the first one, give me your honest assessment of him this year. Okay. So far, and with that assessment for what you've seen so far, knowing we got 5 games left, I believe.
5 games, yep.
Knowing that assessment that we had, that you have so far with this game this year, if it's enough for you, or if you got to see more, what do you think about them? And then also, once you speak on that, expound on what you think the Eagles should do, because you got 3 options when it comes to the future. Because we all know the Eagles have mad picks in the first round, 3 of them to be exact. 1 from the Colts, 1 from the Dolphins, and our first round pick.
Right.
So I always have the rumors of Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, even Aaron Rodgers, because he's a free agent as well this year.
Okay.
So you're going to get a vet, speed things up with the vet, or will you draft a rookie?
Mm-hmm.
Or Jalen Hurts another year and just use those picks to fill out the team with more talent. So start with the assessment.
So first I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson is not coming here.
Before we go.
I don't think they coming here.
Adam Schefter reported the other day
that Russell Wilson
that he believes that Russell Wilson this offseason will waive his no trade clause. If his mindset, no, he said specifically Philadelphia as well.
Oh,
he says specifically Philadelphia. He said he can see him waiving it because of the situation that he's in with it.
Mm-hmm.
For all intents and purposes, it doesn't look like it's getting better.
Okay, yeah. No.
So just to give you that little bit of information, so you can assess.
Okay, so all right, let's rule Aaron Rodgers out first.
Okay. You already from the back. Aaron ain't coming here.
The Packers lied for this man. They put their whole franchise.
Like, nigga, you staying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They put their whole franchise on the line for this man.
Staying here.
They doing whatever it takes to keep that man. That's just number one. Far as Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna say this: Jalen Hurts is not a great quarterback.
Okay.
But what I do like about Jalen Hurts is he's a baller.
Okay.
Like, and with me and everybody that know, when you play football, and when I play football, like, if you ball, like, that's all we can ask for. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same sense, is like, I feel as though, me personally, what I would do, if Russell Wilson is an option, explore it, but I'm not giving up all 3 picks.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
Like,
I'm with you with that. I'm with you with
maybe,
that, for sure.
Maybe 2. Maybe. And
you want demand 2, so I'll give him 2.
Yeah, 2, but I'm not giving them all 3.
And what's crazy, I'll give him 3, but it ain't going to be all 3 this year.
Yeah.
I'll split it up throughout the year.
Yeah.
I'll maybe give you 2 this year,
and then
give you 1 next year. You know what I mean? Or if I want to give you multiple, I'll give you 1, a second, and maybe some first in the future. And some mixture of that, though.
And Russell, he's still young. He's 33. Yeah. Like, that's young for a quarterback. I would like to see him here, but at the same time, I'm tired of us giving up on our core so fast.
Shoot, do we even have one? Our core is the old days.
Exactly. No, for real though.
Yeah.
And it's just time to rebuild. I want to be a Patriots team. I want to be a team that sticks and then actually develops players.
Sustainability.
The thing is, with the Eagles, we do not develop players. Like, I haven't seen any player really come here, get drafted here, and flourish. I think the best out of the...
I mean, you had a few, but like you said, like, that longevity, sustainability...
Yeah, I think the best out of all of that, maybe Brandon Graham. Maybe.
And I wouldn't even say that, because you still got, I would say, Ertz, for sure.
But he's gone.
I mean, damn, he still was drafted here.
Yeah, but at the same time, like...
Fletch early on was
he was definitely a bull.
Yes, you got to get that up.
But he came in as a bull. I'm talking about somebody like a Jalen Hurts, somebody that needs somebody to buckle down and.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Someone that came in that had raw talent and they actually coached it up rather than, like because you said, Zach Ertz came in already great at route running and catching. Like Fletcher Cox was just bigger than everybody, just pushing everybody around.
So I feel as though Jalen Hurts, his ceiling is so high. What I like about Jalen Hurts, and I'm not even going to count this last game against him, because this is like honestly his first game that it was uncharacteristic of him turning the ball over. Like, you
turnovers, okay. I'm about to say, he has some thinkers.
No. Turning the ball over.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I feel as though, like, give him a shot. I feel as though we should just give him a shot. You can always coach somebody that wants to learn, and that's what I like about him. Like, I can see, like, every game, like, minus his last game, every game during the season. Of course, he came in. He throwing, and we just like, oh, hell no. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, hell no. But as the season went on, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing glimpses of, let's get a good quarterback coach. Same thing with Carson. Like, you feel what I'm saying? When Carson came in, Rookie season wasn't really like that, but when he got Frank Wright, it's like, oh crap, he's an MVP.
He was good. Yep.
Frank Wright leaves, Carson stinks. I was just talking to my dad about Jalen Hurts. I'm just like the Eagles, period. I feel as though the relationship, not a relationship, but what's happening right now is what we're seeing is Jalen Hurts needs a veteran coach, right? So he can get better, so he'll know what to do and stuff like that.
In certain situations.
But at the same time, Nick Sirianni needs a veteran quarterback so he can implement his game. And I think it's hurting both of them at that. I don't think they're a match made. And that's what we're seeing as far as like the Eagles going and seeing the struggles of Sirianni, the growing pains, and the struggles of Jalen Hurts. It's just what they have to grow together. But the fact that they're both rookies, in a sense, is kind of holding them back. It's going to be them
growing pains in there, for sure. And I agree with you because, like I said, everyone knows my story, and people follow me and everything know Jalen Hurts he's a good dude. The intangibles are there. I understand the leader, all that stuff like that. My biggest thing with him was just being a passer of the football. And at times he just doesn't prevail at that aspect of it.
Right.
At the end of games, when he just need to make plays and go win, I'll give him that because he's going to run like a mother.
He's just going to ball. Like, it's free fall now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever we're going to do. So I do believe, but you bringing that assessment up with one of them guys, someone had to have some type of veteran presence somewhere.
So
even if Sirianni had just a veteran coach with him.
Exactly.
Like you had like a Frank Wright that was with Doug Peterson when he was here and stuff like that. So definitely my overall assessment is like he's good. Can we do better? I believe so.
Yes, of course.
So just to end that segment off, you just rank what you would do. 1, 2, 3. What's your order as far as what you would do as far as one more year, veteran quarterback come in, or draft a rookie?
If the Seahawks ask him for the house for Russell, no.
Okay.
Two. I will go with him if it's 2. If not, then I will go and give Jalen Hurts another year, and then. If that doesn't work out, then go get a rookie. But ain't no quarterbacks in the college.
I think we pretty much on the same thing because the quarterbacks they nice, but no one sits there and jumps off the page. Like I know you got the ball at Pitt and everything and Ole Miss, but no one jumps off the page like that for me.
Schools.
And I'm more of a component of, and I'm gonna end it with this: I'm more of a component of if you build your team, it's easier to put the quarterback in the middle of it.
Yep.
Than to have the quarterback get paid as well and then try to build the team around it.
Yep.
Give Jalen Hurts another year. See if he gets better.
If he don't,
use all them picks.
He's still on a rookie contract, so you can just put him on the bench. You ain't even got to
every last one. I'm getting a corner, a safety, and a D lineman, linebacker, wherever it is.
We need to go get a receiver.
Believe it or not, that might come later. You can probably do that like maybe a second or third. But that first round, I'm going all defense,
for sure.
All defense.
All right, though.
Man, listen, we need some pass rush.
Avonte Maddox surprising me this year, man.
Tune in to episode 2. No, but we're going to keep it moving, though, because I want to get to some things that's special to me personally, because, basketball is like, even though I love football, we know that's the mecca of sports, but basketball is my baby right there, baby.
Yeah,
that's my baby. So, we're going to start with, like I mentioned in the beginning, reports out there. The Nets, they not that as rumors, they're actually fielding calls for Kyrie Irving. Just a quick situation. Would you, and what teams do you think should try to acquire his services?
I would cut him.
You just straight up cut him.
Because what are you going to do if he's not going to get the vaccine? So, for example.
Well, before you go, remember the mandate, that's just a local thing for New York. So if he plays.
But that's the thing. So my thing is, right, for the situation, for the Nets, they have to cut him. First of all.
Well, if they get a trade partner.
But my thing is, all right, you trade him to the East, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anywhere in the East, they're going to run into the Nets.
Well, he ain't gonna be able to play in Brooklyn.
Exactly. So what are you gonna do? Take games off during the playoffs?
Well, it's not everywhere. It's that's Brooklyn.
It's just New York and LA.
Yeah.
It's just New York. Mm-hmm. LA, you gotta be vaccinated.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You might be right though. Yeah. I'm not saying you.
I just don't think he. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I love Kyrie. I love his game. But is he really worth it? Is he really worth the hassle to, like, it all comes down to the playoffs for me.
Mm.
Like, what are you going to do? Take breaks? Like, in the middle of a series? What if it's a game 7 and you got to go back to Brooklyn?
Hopefully you got to play Brooklyn or LA.
But you see what I'm saying, though? It's definitely a liability. And at the same time, I just don't feel like he loved the game no more. I feel like he's more so like an advocate. And it's nothing wrong with what he's doing and what he's speaking about. I 100% support that, but I'm in the basketball mind. Every team he goes to, he destroys. Think about it.
Okay.
Every team he landed on, he destroyed.
They don't win. I think the only toxic situation he had, I believe,
the Cavs was definitely
toxic towards the end.
Because he wanted his way out.
He
wanted his own team. Yeah. He went to the Celtics.
That was definitely
forced his way out.
He said, "I'm gonna stay next year. I'm getting the fuck out."
Yeah, and now Brooklyn, he's messing up.
There is something to it.
He's messing up what originally was planned. KD went to Brooklyn because Kyrie told him to come there. Mm-hmm. He brought KD there. Mm-hmm. And then they went off and, we're going to get James Harden. So, boom. This was supposed to be...
Spent up a lot.
Yeah.
Jared Allen gone, who they
all
never should have got rid of.
This was supposed to be their years. He literally went to every team he went to, he messed up. Is he really worth that risk?
All right, so...
And then he averages about 40 games a year.
4, that's a low. That is real low. 40.
But
I know what you mean. I know because being hurt and everything. I understand.
Yeah, think about it.
And then now to add that joint with this. Yeah, so I don't believe that he's out of love with basketball. I do believe he has a strong belief in the things that he believes in. Mm. And you did bring up a great point that if they trade him, though, they just better be prepared that KD.
He gone too.
I'm not staying here. I only came here because I traded everyone away and then trade Kyrie as well. Yeah. So that's the only worry. And just real quick, if you had to choose, just give me 2 teams you believe should acquire his services. If they look at all those things and say, you know what, it's worth the risk. Or if you ain't got multiple, just give me a team. That can use
I'm
his
looking
services.
for a team. I'm thinking of a team that's like right there, but not right there.
Well, I can give you one.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Daryl Morey. Make it happen. Joel Embiid need a real perimeter player with him, all right? All right, that's all I got to say.
He could come to Philly. That'd be love, but they had that shot, though. They had that shot to get him. But would he like it here?
Get a chance to hoop.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't get me wrong. He want to be with KD. He wants his own team. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But the way the world is set up right now,
he ain't really got that much options.
If you want to hoop, you got to hoop.
Where would he go?
And you talking about trading, so he ain't got no. And another good thing, because remember that was the rumor they scared him away. He's saying if he was to get traded, he was going to retire. But he even on his IG Live, he said it as well. Like, no, I'm not retiring.
Where would Kyrie go, man?
Can you see
the Jazz? Like, I'm thinking of a team where they're like there, but they need that extra push. Because whatever team he goes to, he's going to give them that extra push. So the Sixers are actually a good one.
A good. I like
the Sixers are definitely a good one. I wouldn't mind seeing them with the Jazz with Spider. Because
I can see maybe Indiana as well.
And he ain't going to no Indiana.
I'm just saying teams that can use his services. That's all I'm saying. Not saying it's the
boy, you put Kyrie on at the end. Boy,
Mike Brogdon, Karis LeVert back with Karis.
But Kyrie ain't playing the game.
Go back to the Cavs. That's your team now. You want the Cavs back, Kyrie?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Hell no, bro. Nah, Yeah, but the Sixers probably definitely. But I feel like somebody like the Jazz though, because Mike Conley he alright, but Kyrie set them over.
Now how would they just share that ball with Donovan though? That's the only thing. Because Donovan a jack, but
he a jack, but all of that stops Kyrie. You can't have two jacks. Somebody got you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Spider. But not see, Jazz is most like unlikely, but that'd be kind of crazy, Jerome.
Let's talk about the king, man. Our guy.
Yeah, my
LeBron James.
My guy, man. Shout out to LeBron. Hold on, let me do this. Shout out to LeBron for being 40 years old and still got to carry a team on his back. Bro, I feel so sorry for you, man. This is supposed to be your Washington Wizards years, and it's just not happening.
All my man's supposed to do is average 20 points, 25 points, and go win some more chips.
Like, God damn.
No, but you got Brian. You know he's been injured.
He got the COVID
throughout the year, COVID, everything. Jeez. Russ being there, not being a good fit, and everything like that. Which I already said from the beginning, they should have stayed with the Buddy Hill trade. It would have been Brian should have been. Just real quick, you know how Jordan transitioned to the elbow game in his later years because he couldn't high fly no more like that.
Rip Hamilton and. Yo,
see,
was all right too.
My equivalent to that with Brian, he could still do that as well. But my thing is, Brian should have embraced the point guard rule. Yeah. Whereas, like you said, you get a buddy play full-time point guard. Come on, Brian is a great point guard. You can initiate the offense. You can go get the buckets when you need to get the buckets, but you can also worry about getting everyone else involved, getting everyone score. But that conserves energy as well, being point guard. Now
he can't be like,
bro, he had to score 33 the other night.
I know, that's what
against the Kings.
He tired, bro. Because listen, he not listed as a point guard, but damn sure he's playing point guard, bro. He just tired, bro.
Buddy, it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been better.
This Russ experiment, I don't like it, but that's not even the main thing. My thing is that's pissing me off. And he has so much hope because we just chalked it up to him being New Orleans. It's this man Anthony Davis. My man LeBron for the last 3 years.
You know how I feel about
been trying to give this man the keys to the Hellcat, the Lamborghini, the Ferrari, whatever goddamn car you like that's the most expensive in the world, Bugattis, whatever it is. We talking about the Lakers franchise, the home of Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi.
Yes, sir.
He can't do it. He can't do it.
You already know how I feel. Even when the year they won the championship, I couldn't stand AD, man.
Is he being hurt or just underperforming?
It's just like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start with AD. Like, it's frustrating. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, take over. Like, you feel what I'm saying? First of all, you damn near 7 foot and only averaging 5-6 rebounds a game.
Terrible.
That's a red flag number one.
Terrible.
Like how? And then this 3 thing. I'm just not.
Came on and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna shoot more." What?
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Anytime that somebody that of like physical stature, you can't dominate the game under the basket. I ain't liking it. And even though like Embiid does it, but Embiid can dominate. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
He gonna get down there, bang around a little bit. Get a couple buckets. Yeah. He ain't doing it.
He ain't doing it at all.
And the injuries don't help because he knows that's what he's worried about.
Exactly. And it's just like, I'm just over him. Like, I just feel like that was one of Bron's worst decisions is to try to bring him.
I'm with you. He picked the wrong running mate.
Yeah.
He picked the wrong one. And granted, at the time, that was the only one available. Because obviously.
And it looked good because he was coming off the north.
And granted, AD has great talent.
Yes.
But now you're seeing, and this is something to it, when you lose a lot, that actually becomes a part of your DNA.
You don't know how to
lost
win.
a lot in New Orleans. So every time LeBron's not on the floor or not playing, and he has to be the guy,
he's half-ass, bro. I don't like it.
And then it ain't helping that Russell Westbrook next to him just running up and down the court full speed.
Just doing anything. Just doing anything.
Just dysfunction all over the court.
They not passing the ball around. No ball movement. Mad ISOs.
Dwight Howard on the bench.
He was legit one of the main reasons why they won the championship, and nobody give him credit for that. And matter of fact, bringing up AD, I saw some. I forgot what basketball player said it. They was like, if you think AD career is better than Dwight Howard's, smoking crack.
They was talking about the NBA top 75 list that they did.
And it's just like AD is nowhere near Dwight's career. Like, granted, the only reason why Dwight fell off per se is because I think he blackballed himself out the league with his antics and everything, and you can't go with Kobe and go act like that. Like, you can't. People see that. You know what I'm saying? So that messed him up a lot. But I'm looking at the Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard, and
there's no way he shouldn't have been on that list.
The Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard is better than any type of form AD was and will ever be.
People forgot.
And will ever be.
Easily. I don't think, like you said,
Dwight Howard carried them to the championship.
I was just about to say that.
The Orlando Magic. They beat Bron.
He dominated.
Man, listen.
Why do you think he was arguing and beefing with Shaq?
Yeah.
He was too close to that.
Shaq ain't like that. He started pulling out, put on the cape, like, you feel what I'm saying? All of that. He ain't like nothing. He started taking the Superman role. And that's why I think that's when the media started talking trash. Now it's all of these stories coming out about him, everything. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then he went to LA and then started fucking with Kobe. Like, you can't.
You can't do that. That's Kobe. You follow the rules, get in line, and work hard.
Kobe will tell you about yourself, and you mess up with Kobe, you mess up with everybody else. You sit your ass down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, honestly, as far as the Lakers, I think Rondo should start.
Okay.
At point guard.
Okay. Get
the ball out of Russell Westbrook's hands.
But like,
he's not. But definitely have him on the floor because you need that intensity. When Brown is in, of course, Brown in there. AD should be like AD. If you're gonna sit Dwight Howard on the bench, AD has to play center,
and he don't even want.
And he don't want to do that.
He's soft.
He don't want to do that, and that's what's messing.
AD
and nobody's talking about it, but that's what's literally messing the Lakers up right now because he doesn't want to step up. He's not going out there and
dominating. So before we end it, I just want to show this video. It's been circulating throughout social media all day today. I ain't gonna even go into it. I'm just gonna pull it up. We're gonna check it out, and we're gonna see. And we're gonna get your reaction from there. So here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we got the people sitting there in the... But damn! Yo!
That's crazy.
I mean, gave him a mean gut check. Hold up. Let's rewind that. Hold up.
Yeah, boy definitely shit on himself.
And then jawed him right after that.
What did he do?
Like that's what I'm trying to understand. That's... Oh my God, bro! Like, what did he do? Like, what did he say? What did he do? He had to talk about his mom. Yeah, he had to talk about your mom, hoe or something. And he was like, you know what? I got you.
It had to be an elbow during the game.
Ain't no way.
A hard foul or something during the game.
Ain't no hard foul. Bro, he had to say, your grandma smell.
It was something mad disrespectful, though.
Bro, look at that. To start with a gut check first. Don't.
Yo.
Get him leaned over and then jaw him after that. He knocked him out, man. Yeah. Listen, man. You kids out there, don't get me wrong, the video was funny and everything like that. I get it. Yeah. Hitting people is sometimes comical. Don't be out here, but it's sports.
Yeah,
it's sports.
It's never that deep.
It's not that deep.
He ruined his career.
Yeah, like literally, he can't be trusted essentially anymore. That's gonna be a red flag. Y'all seen the emojis on social media. That's a red flag. No, but seriously though, like it's not that deep, kids. It's
no
not
AAU teams,
nothing they can say.
He's gonna be playing street ball for the rest of his life, bro.
Nothing nothing that serious. It's sports. We all love the game. We love to play. I know it get heated at times. Things happen. Mm-hmm. But after the game, when it's over,
just shake hands.
And even if you want to shake it, because I'm an advocate. Listen, if I'm upset, forget your handshake. But
go straight to the
just
locker
be out. But to go out there and do that, he a junior in high school, like none of that.
Oh, he a junior?
Yeah, I think he says sophomore, junior. He a junior in high school. So
kiss it goodbye.
I mean, anything that he did have going on, hopefully he ain't playing, had a good game. He actually somebody. I mean, but either way, it's not that deep. Kids out there, like just hoop.
He probably the glue on the team. It's no way the star player or somebody that's really into it does something like that.
He thought about that
the whole game. That's what I'm saying. It had to be somebody that had time to think on the bench, bro. It's no way, yo.
No, man.
Destroyed, boy.
I appreciate you being here, man. Like I said, this is the Open Gym. I appreciate everyone joining in with us today, man. We're going to pump these out for y'all every week. And you already know what it is, man. It's your boy AB.
And ZiggtheArtist, y'all already know,
here, man. And this is the Open Gym, man. Yes, sir.
That's fuego, more streams, that's payroll, twisted tornado.